Christine invited me because I don't think I'm one of the few, but I am one of people who that she knows that would agree more or less with Friedman. And I think that, you know, it's important to mention, I mean, he's not advocating, you know, just profit for the sake of profit at all expense. It is within the rules and the bounds that whatever legal structure you're working in imposes. I think what he's trying to talk about in this period, which is, you know, 1970, is really the beginning of an American version of the worker owning the means of production. If you look back pre-Second World War, most, you know, and you have the creation of pension fund systems in America, you have the question of, well, should they invest in their own company, a la Enron? Should they invest in a broad, diversified number of companies? And you wind up by the 70s, and certainly today, in a system where, you know, people actually, workers in at least developed world countries, own the means of production via their pension funds and the way that it invests in equity and to some extent in debt. And the question is, should you, through that investing system, try to achieve other social goals that the end beneficiary doesn't know about because some policy wonk, some investing wonk, socialist or not socialist, has decided that this, or some just corporate executive has decided that this is the social good. So he's advocating, go out there, play within the rules, make profit, and as you turn those profits back to people, let them do what they want with the money. Because corporations are not, you know, they're legal entities, but they're not, well, they're not emotional. You know, they don't feel one way or the other. They just should make the money, distribute it to people, and allow them to decide what they want to do, what they want to support.
So they can put it in corporate. They can now invest it in politics to the extent that they want.
Well, and I knew the question would come up, and I think that, right, that's a wrinkle in the last X number of months since the Supreme Court said they can. And that's a question that, you know, is best solved through the political maneuvers of having a law that says yes or no, or if the courts believe that constitutionally you can't, then do you go in and provide an amendment? I mean, we have a system of laws and a process that allows you, if enough people agree that no, this shouldn't be done, go ahead, have it in an open debate, as open as it can be in a representative democracy, and discuss it in that fashion. But I agree that is, if you want to look at it as a corporation not being like a human being, right, they probably should not invest in it, but should not be investing in political campaigns. But how do you go about achieving that and setting that up as one of